What if the answer to your deepest questions lies not in what you think, but somewhere far beyond it? What if wisdom isn't something you gather like stones on a beach, but something you tune into, like a forgotten frequency humming beneath everything you are? Imagine tapping into an infinite source of guidance, a universal consciousness that holds the secrets to unity, healing, and boundless insight. This isn't just another meditation. This is a doorway, a path, a journey into the fabric of existence itself. Forget everything you think you know about reality, because just beyond the constant chatter of your mind, beyond the stories and the noise, lies an ocean of awareness, vast, silent, alive. Today we're diving into that ocean together. So, if you're ready to move past your mind and into a higher truth, if you're ready to feel deeply connected, profoundly calm, and awake to something greater, let's begin. Welcome to the Spiritual Life Experience, and welcome to your journey beyond thought. Close your eyes for a moment, at least in your mind, and picture yourself standing in the middle of a crowded city street. Cars passing, people rushing, screens glowing. Everyone locked inside the world of their own minds. Have you ever noticed how loud the inner monologue can be? The planning, the worrying, the replaying of past moments, the imagining of future ones. Thought after thought, spinning like a wheel that never stops. This relentless chatter creates a powerful illusion. The illusion that you are a separate self, cut off from the world, disconnected from others, isolated within the boundaries of your own skin and story. And society reinforces this illusion every single day. We're told to find ourselves, define ourselves, market ourselves. We're pressured to stand out, to compete, to build an identity strong enough to survive the chaos. Yet beneath all of this, a deeper longing grows. A soft ache. A whisper that says, there must be something more. You've felt it, haven't you? That subtle pull towards something greater than your thoughts? That sense that life is bigger, richer, more interconnected than you've been taught? Every spiritual tradition, from the mountains of Tibet to the deserts of the Middle East, holds a likeness of this truth. The separate self is an illusion. And beyond the mind's noise lies a boundless field of consciousness, shared by all of existence. Today, we begin stepping into that field. Many people think meditation is about emptying the mind, as if silence is something you force on yourself. But the truth is far simpler and far more profound. Imagine sitting by a river. Leaves float by, some fast, some slow. You don't jump in. You don't try to grab them. You simply observe. Your thoughts are the leaves, and awareness, the one who watches, is the riverbank. The moment you stop trying to control your thoughts, the moment you simply watch them go by, you've already stepped beyond them. Let's try it together. Take a slow breath in and let it out gently. Now imagine your mind as a vast open sky. Thoughts appear like clouds, some fluffy, some stormy, some barely noticeable. Instead of fighting them, just acknowledge them. There's a memory. There's a worry. There's a plan for later. Watch them drift across the sky of awareness. Effortless, unforced. With each moment of observation, something begins to shift. A space opens. Quiet expands. And you realize you are not the clouds. You are the sky. This isn't about emptying your mind. It's about expanding it, making room for something far deeper, far wiser, and far more ancient than thought. When you observe thought without engaging, you step through a veil. And on the other side, universal consciousness awaits. Now, the question becomes, how do we tune into this deeper consciousness? How do we recognize its presence? You might be surprised by how tangible it is. Some feel it first as a soft tingling in the hands or the forehead. Others as a warm wave moving slowly up the spine. Sometimes it's simply a sensation of expanding outward, as if you're dissolving into the space around you. Almost like your awareness is no longer contained within your body, but gently blending with everything it touches. There's a scientific parallel to this as well. Neuroscientists have observed moments when the brain enters states of profound coherence, when separate regions synchronize in perfect harmony. Mystics have described the same thing for thousands of years. Different language, same experience. We are deeply interconnected. Let's deepen this connection now. Sit comfortably, whether on a cushion, chair, or bed. Allow your shoulders to relax. Unclench your jaw. Take a slow breath in through your nose and release it gently through your mouth. Let your awareness drop from your head into your chest. Feel the rise and fall of your breath, steady, calm, ancient. Now imagine a soft golden light above your head. It's warm like sunlight, but gentle like moonlight, peaceful, loving, expansive. This light is the frequency of universal consciousness. With each breath, imagine this light pouring down through the top of your head, moving through your forehead, relaxing your eyes, loosening your neck, softening your chest and heart, feel it traveling down your arms, your hands, your fingertips. Then down your spine, your hips, your legs, all the way to the soles of your feet. Imagine your entire body glowing gently, like a lantern illuminated from within. Now, extend your awareness beyond your skin. Sense the air around you. Sense the quiet in the room. Sense the space. The space is not empty. It's alive, vibrant, aware. Allow your awareness to blend with that space. Don't force it. Just gently soften into it, like melting into warm water. Ask yourself silently, what if this space is also me? What if consciousness isn't happening inside my body, but my body is happening inside consciousness. As you breathe, feel yourself expanding. Feel yourself dissolving into something vast, timeless, universal. Stay here for a moment. Just being. Just existing in this open field of awareness. If a thought appears, let it drift by like a cloud across the sky. If an emotion arises, let it move through you like a wave. No resistance. No gripping. This openness, this is the universal frequency. This is the consciousness that flows through all things: trees, oceans, galaxies, you, me, everything. And right now, you're tuned in. In this expanded state, something beautiful begins to happen. You might suddenly understand a problem you've struggled with for months. Not through logic, but through quiet knowing. You might feel a wave of peace that doesn't seem to come from your body at all, but from some deeper reservoir of stillness. You might experience a profound sense of unity, like your personal story is just one strand in a much larger tapestry, woven by the universe itself. People who tap into this state regularly report extraordinary shifts. A woman who couldn't make a difficult life decision suddenly felt clarity wash over her, as if the choice revealed itself. An artist who had been blocked for years began creating effortlessly again, not from the mind, but from something deeper, more intuitive. A man overwhelmed by anxiety discovered that when he connected to universal consciousness, the fear simply dissolved. Not because he fought it, but because he realized he was more than the story generating it. This is what happens when you step beyond thought. When you reconnect with the field of consciousness that has always been there. The real magic of this practice isn't what happens during meditation, It's what happens after. Imagine waking up and feeling centered before the day even begins. Imagine responding to life instead of reacting to it. Imagine carrying a quiet confidence, a sense of belonging, no matter what challenges arise. Here are simple ways to keep this expanded awareness alive. 1. Micropauses throughout the day. Take 5 to 10 seconds to stop, breathe, and observe. Just notice thoughts, sensations, space. This reconnects you instantly. 2. Sense the space rather than the objects. Instead of focusing on your computer, your phone, the walls, shift your attention to the space around them. This trains your awareness to expand. 3. Ask presence-based questions. What is here without thought? What is aware of this moment? These are portals. 4. Let life unfolds. When you stop trying to control every detail, universal consciousness flows more freely. Insight emerges naturally. 5. Practice heart awareness. Place a hand over your heart. Breathe into that space. Feel gratitude, even for a moment. This bridges thinking awareness with universal awareness. As this becomes part of your life, you'll notice a ripple effect. Improved relationships, clearer decisions, deeper creativity, and an overall sense of peace that cannot be shaken. The illusion of separation begins to fade. And what remains is unity. You've just traveled beyond your thoughts, beyond your identity, beyond the boundaries of the mind. You've touched the edge of universal consciousness, the place where insight, peace, and connection flow freely. This is only the beginning. Imagine what could happen if you practiced this regularly. Imagine the version of you that emerges when you're no longer trapped by the stories of the mind. Imagine living from this expanded awareness every day. If this journey resonated with you, if something inside you feels lighter, clearer, more open, consider revisiting this meditation whenever you need to reconnect. And if you're ready to explore deeper realms of consciousness, unity, and spiritual awakening, make sure to subscribe to the Spiritual Life Experience. Leave a comment about your experience, and share this journey with someone who could use a moment of peace. The universe is always speaking. All you have to do is listen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. And until our next journey, stay open, stay aware, and stay connected to the infinite truth within you.